And welcome back. Well, if you like taking care of others, then why not consider making it a career? Our next guests say it's never too late for a career in nursing.
Yeah, Christy Niemiec is the Associate Director of Admissions at Herzing University, and Heather Fink is a nursing student. We're so excited to have you both here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
We've heard some really cool personal stories from people who've considered or especially switched careers. During the commercial break, we were talking to you about the fact that you used to be in managing bars, and now you're a nursing student going to be graduating fairly soon. What made you consider a career in nursing, especially as a mom to a 3-year-old, as a wife?
Yeah. We had in my family experienced a life change when my stepdad was diagnosed with end-stage cancer, and spent a lot of time in and out of the hospital with him and getting really acquainted with the nursing staff and getting acquainted with the different kinds of nursing that were available. And I'd always known that I enjoyed being in the service industry and helping, and when I had seen them in action and seen the impact that they had in my dad's care, it struck a chord with me. It meant a lot, and I realized it was something that I could do and that I wanted to do.
I think that's great, because you hear a lot of people who have a serious incident, you know, and they're in the hospitals. They see the doctors, they see the nurses, they see the hospice, what it may be, and it truly does inspire them to do that, so they can do that for other people, because it does mean so much. I think that's great. You decided to go back to school. You had some credits you were able to use.
I did.
And so you're nearing the end of your schooling at Herzing. What have you liked about the program? What, you know, as you got into it initially with this idea of I'd love to get started in doing nursing, as it's progressed, what have you continually loved?
They have a very personal approach from the minute that you call or walk in the door, from administration, admissions, faculty. It's very, very personal. You know administration, you know faculty by name, you can meet with them. It's very accessible all the time.
How do you think your life or your lifestyle maybe even will benefit now, especially once you actually become a nurse and start working?
Something we talk a lot about in the program that's important to faculty, it's important to the profession, is mentorship. And I kind of transfer that into my own life for my daughter. I have a small child, and it's important to me to serve as an important role model of professionalism and also caring and helping to her.
I think that's neat.
How was it going back to school with a child? Because I think there's a lot of moms who are stay-at-homes, or they've got kids, they may want to start a new career or change careers once they get back into the workforce, and they're thinking, well, how can I do it with a small child?
I think an important part of that whole thing is having a very good support base. My husband, my family are very supportive. Many people who are stay-at-home moms or returning students with children have supportive family-based grandparents to care, friends that can help out. Like, it definitely helps.
Do you know what area of nursing you want to go into?
I do. I prefer a more acute atmosphere in the hospital. I already work in cardiovascular thoracic surgery, so that is my preferred.
I think that's so cool that there are people who want to be there when people are that ill or have been hurt. And I've always appreciated the nursing care I had, especially after having 3 babies. The value you put on that profession is huge once you find yourself in a position to need care. You have so many great stories from people who are in the field of nursing at Herzing, not just why they considered being a nurse and how they were touched to consider that as a career change, but then how valuable they see Herzing in terms of being flexible with them and making school work, and then being excited about getting out there and being part of that field. And there's so much opportunity right now.
Absolutely. And I think that's our whole approach. We just want to be as supportive as we can. And a lot of people are very lucky. They have this great support system like Heather does. And some people don't. And if you don't, we're here to be that support system for you, to help you through the journey, because we know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be an adjustment.
When do classes start? Do you guys have classes that are starting soon, or is it?
Absolutely, yeah. We have classes starting March 3rd and then again in April. So, you know, we do have space available. We're, you know, we have our nursing program that's going to start both of those dates. So
I'm sure it depends on how many credits you bring in with you and how many transfer over, but how long does it take to become a nurse?
At the very longest, 32 months for the program. But if you come in with transfer credit, you know, that can change as well.
It's fantastic. Here's the information, because right now, if you schedule a Herzing University campus visit and get $50 off your enrollment fee, all you have to do is enter this code word. It's Morning Blend, which is easy. So be sure to schedule a campus visit, kids. You can receive that off of your enrollment fee. The Brookfield campus is located on South Executive Drive. For more information or to schedule that visit, 262-649-1710 or go to herzing.edu/Brookfield. Nice to have you both here, and congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.